Look alive, chat. I look alive. Hey you. Okay. So chat. Today, I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do my Genshin today. I'm supposed to live stream my Genshin. Well, here's the thing. I did not realize, and I did not remember, that the Genshin Impact, version Luna, whatever that is, I don't know how to spell Roman numerals. I don't know Roman numerals. I don't know it. I know it's 5. 5 plus 3. 8. One of those. I didn't know the special program was supposed to happen a while ago. Ripperoni. So, I'm gonna say, we watch upon, hi Phoenix, we watch upon the good and gracious Genshin Impact livestream first. So, I don't know about you, I want them special codes, okay? I want them special good codes. After that, I will try to see how far I can get within the actual game for 6.6. Yay. Not further ado. Well, let us get into it. I have not seen this yet, so we're gonna have to have fun. Ooh.
Return to the moon. There lies my mission.
What the fuck? Bro, we have we get Star Wars Genshin Impact.
After the Pioneer landed, he began to explore the moon and circumlunar zone. One day, while in the circumlunar zone, he received a mysterious signal from deep space.
All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alan wanted me to inherit. I really can't go anywhere without
Sandrone!
you two.
Do I want Sandrone though? Do I really want her? I'll think upon it. She's a cryo catalyst user, it seems.
Our film, A Homecoming, officially begins.
Another film.
Aquarium's closed for the... Huh? A celebration of the entertainment industry? No one would choose to sit this one out. This detective costume really suits me.
Take this lunar arcanum.
Does that count as a prophecy?
The
My boy.
reversed moon.
The terminal has detected the appearance of an unknown individual. Its purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based weapon. I already learned the truth at the moon's core. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer. Don't go, Columbina.
We knew
Lesbians.
what this order would cost from the beginning.
My lesbians can exist.
If Columbina is calling for help, the spaceship's our only chance.
Project Moongazer. It responded to me.
I have a certain feeling about how she views that descender.
If what Alan said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew.
Oh,
Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Hello, travelers!
No, shut up. Bro, Sindrone's coming back, but weirder. That means my lesbian couple can actually happen. I'm kind of happy. I was rooting for Colabina and Sandrone to get together. I know they won't. It's a headcanon. But like, they're so good for each other. They're so good for each other. And I was so sad. I was so sad. I was so sad what happened in yeah, spoilers. It's for everyone. And when she died, and it's just like, my lesbians, no. And now she's back. She's back, and I'm happy.
I'm
Oh my
Zach
God.
Aguilar, the voice of the male traveler, Ether. And hosting with me today, we have...
Hi everyone, I'm Emmy Lowe, the voice of Columbina.
Hi guys, I'm Skylar Davenport, the voice of Lali.
Yes, so happy to have you guys here. And
Yay.
to all our travelers out there, welcome to the Version Luna 8 special program, Sunny Summer Fontanalia.
Fontanalia? Wait, isn't that the name of a festival in Fontaine?
Yeah, that's right. Travelers might remember it from version 4.3.
I have that.
One where we shot that film with all our friends and made all those fun memories.
Yep, and the fun continues in this version because, in addition to our friends from Fontaine, a special guest is also going to be at this year's Fontanalia Film Festival.
You mean Columbina, right?
That's right! After things settle down in Nod Cry, she wanted to expand her horizons a bit. And with the festival going on, Nefer recommended a trip to Fontaine.
Oh, is that the only reason though?
Yeah.
I mean, Fontaine is also Sandrone's homeland, isn't it?
True.
True. But no one knows what happened to her after that battle in Nod Cry against Ettore. The suspense is killing me.
Then maybe you'll be happy to hear that the wait is over. Once travelers head to Fontaine, an unexpected reunion with this old friend isn't too far off.
A self-introduction? Very well. For the sake of etiquette, I'll humor you just this once. Behold, before you stands Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers. Hi everyone, I'm Deneen Melody, the voice of Sandrone. The wait is over. I'm just so happy she's back.
Yes.
That was awesome. Welcome!
Yay, thank you. Welcome back, Sandrone.
Whoa.
Thanks. Oh, wait. Should I give a more Sandrone-like answer? Like,
Sandrone.
So Sandrone. It was so surreal seeing Sandrone in that version trailer. It's been too long.
I know, personality-wise, it doesn't seem like she's changed much. Still the grumpy Sandrone we all know and love.
True, but I feel like travelers have got to be wondering how she came back to life. I know I
Feed me.
Yeah, does it have something to do with the final gift we heard about in her animated short?
am.
Well, Elen did leave behind a gift for her, but she actually never knew anything about it. So that means during the battle against Ettore, she really was prepared for it to be the end. Yep. She 100% put her life on the line during that battle. So when she woke up to find herself very much, well, you know, not dead, it was a surprise to her as well. Elen's final gift was kind of like a second chance.
Huh. But the damage she sustained in that battle was so severe. Why didn't the second chance activate right then and there?
Ah, now that's the question. There's actually another factor at play in all of this. We're gonna get into it in a bit, but for now, all you need to know is that she owes her recovery to a combination of things. Oh, okay. So there's a story there.
For sure.
You know, speaking of the animated short, it was so cool to get a little insight into Sandrone and Elen's life together.
Right. The Lord Artificer, Elen Guillotin, Sandrone's creator. Her notes mention that Elen built her in his later years as a way to remember his sister, Marianne.
And speaking of, both Elen and Marianne have some connection to the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, right? That mysterious organization in Fontaine? Yeah, that's right. In certain quests, we even see a photo from when the two of them were kids. Then, in his later years, Elen had Sandrone by his side. They were family, and the days they spent together were quiet and peaceful. So nice. Yeah.
Wow. No wonder remembering Elen's funeral made Sandrone so upset in that animated short.
Yeah. Columbina, definitely try to cheer her up, but her methods are always a bit, unconventional.
Well, honestly, before joining the Fatui, I doubt Sandrone ever expected to get close to Columbina, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, let alone have tea parties with them.
Yes, that scene was so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are nostalgic memories for all of them.
Totally.
Especially Columbina and Sandrone. They're actually really close. They even played games together during Moon Prayer Night.
Oh yeah, underneath
Very
that tough
close.
exterior, you can totally tell Sandrone has a soft spot for Columbina.
Very, very
More
close.
like Columbina wore her down over time.
Same thing.
Well, but of course, she was part of the Columbina rescue plan.
Part of it, her formula is the whole reason we were able to bring Columbina back.
Yeah, the way she faced Ettore head on just to give us the chance to complete it. It was heart-wrenching.
She put herself in danger and ultimately sacrificed everything to save her friend.
She went against a homophobe and lost.
Which is why it was even harder for Columbina to accept that she was gone.
Well, honestly, that was also emotional. But the good news is, she's back now! Yay!
Wait, speaking of, I noticed she has a new mechanism by her side too.
Ah, yes, the Facilitatrice Automatisée Généraliste Interactive et Omnitâche.
Wow.
Stop.
Yay!
Stop.
Well, pardon my French, also known as Baggio.
Wow, a new helper. Oh, she
More
looks
long
super
French,
cool.
Please.
Hold
Please.
on, I don't think we've seen Polonia yet though.
Right. Polonia was really put through the ringer in Nod Cry and sustained a lot of damage during the battle against Ettore. I'm starting to get worried.
I know. But unfortunately, that's something travelers are going to have to wait to uncover in game.
Well, just based on the name alone, Faggio seems pretty impressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Basically, she's an all-purpose automaton. From everyday chores to intense combat encounters, she can do it all. Oh, even if her name is kind of a mouthful.
You know, from the land of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Ortrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Ortrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Ortrice mécanique d'analyse
Sandrone's eyes kind
cardinale.
of look different too. It looks like there are little gears inside of them.
Yeah, and I see
French.
some new gems and accessories on her skirt. Very fancy.
Right? There are a lot of little added details. But wait, doesn't Sandrone's vision look a little different than other characters?
Huh, you're right. It's star-shaped.
Ah, yes. This is important because it's not your typical vision. It's actually a stellar linchpin.
Oh.
What's that?
Well, remember when I said Elend's gift wasn't the only reason Sandrone was able to wake up? Well, this is the other reason. Stellar linchpins are extremely rare, and according to Fatui research, they have some connection to the third descender.
Fancy.
Whoa, okay. I didn't expect us to casually start talking about descenders.
Honestly, though,
Another
to
one.
this day, no one knows exactly what causes a stellar linchpin to manifest. But what we do know is that those who wield them can alter certain elemental reactions.
Oh, so kind of like the lunar reactions, where powers outside the 7 elements are involved.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Take
kill somebody.
Sandrone, for example. She wields a cryostellar linchpin and can convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct, temporarily transforming the surrounding area into a pole star field.
Oh, wait. That must be this area centered around the star-shaped crystal, right? I remember it from the Snezhnaya preview teaser.
That's right. Enemies within this AoE will have their physical resistance reduced. But more importantly, the pole star field will store dissipating cryo and electro elemental energies. This stored energy can then be used to increase the stellar conduct, cryo, and electro damage of characters within this AoE. In addition, certain characters will gain special abilities while within the pole star field.
Oh,
My brain is
so
on
they get
fire.
buffed, and enemies get less physical resistance. Sounds like stellar conduct is going to be a powerful tool in our arsenal.
Yep, that's right. Plus, in Snezhnaya, Stellar Conduct will have unique gameplay applications outside of combat too.
So cool. And with the arrival of Sandrone, the chance to experiment with this new reaction is just around the corner.
Yeah! Now that she has this stellar linchpin, what are her combat skills like?
Well, it definitely allows her to make greater use of of her computational abilities. With the help of the stellar conduct reaction, she's able to control various mechanisms and flexibly deal damage. So let's take a second to see her in action.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh.
This skirt really wasn't made for weather like this. How in the blazes did Rosalind used to cope?
Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. What a joke.
You should fucking blast them with like 9 shots. Of course, it's a joke.
I love all the mechanical elements. Using all those mechanisms, it's like she barely has to lift a finger.
She floats.
Of course, it would be unbecoming of a lady to muddy her hem. Like we've heard already, stellar conduct is a big part of her kit. Not only can she convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct, but she can also increase the stellar conduct damage of her entire team.
Whoa, oh yeah. Looks like her attacks pack a bigger punch under the effects of stellar conduct.
That's right. Sandrone often lets her mechanisms do the dirty work for her. For example, with her charged attack, Sandrone will command Fagio to fire condensed beams at enemies. The damage dealt by her condensed beams is considered stellar conduct damage.
Ooh, attacks like this usually have some sort of overload mechanic, right? Is that true for Sandrone as well?
Yes. Continuously firing condensed beams will cause Fagio to accumulate decoding power. Sandrone can then use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power, while quickly maneuvering around the field and firing prism shots at enemies.
Nice. Wow. Okay, couldn't have said it better myself.
Yay, I got it right!
Yep. Basically, by alternating between her charged attack and elemental skill, Sandrone can leverage her mechanical prowess and Fagio's powerful beams to clear out the field with ease. But that's only part of her tactical strategy. With her elemental bursts, Sandrone bombards enemies with artillery fire and light beams, dealing AoE cryo damage. If Sandrone is within the Polestar field, the damage of the light beams is also considered stellar conduct damage.
Wow, it's crazy how powerful and elegant she is at the same time. Not a hair out of place.
Yeah. Even when bombarding us with a boatload of firepower.
Man, it's gonna be so fun to explore Snezhnaya with Sandrone too.
Yeah, Snezhnaya is where the Fatui headquarters are, after all. I feel like we can definitely expect Sandrone to play a part in the upcoming story.
You know, the main headquarters of the Adventurers Guild are also in Snezhnaya. I was just thinking about that because the Traveler first met Sandrone at the Adventurers Guild in Nod Cry.
Right, when she took Catherine's place.
Well, Catherine is Sandrone's creation, so in retrospect, I guess we shouldn't have been so surprised. Oh, but I'll let you in on a little secret. If you turn in your daily commissions to Catherine with Sandrone and the party, in addition to the regular rewards, you'll receive dessert rewards as well.
Guess Sandrone still loves a good tea party.
Well, of course. Inviting friends over for afternoon tea is how a lady engages with polite society. Plus, to make hosting tea parties even easier, Sandrone invented a portable tea table. All you need to do is send out an invitation letter and you can enjoy afternoon tea with friends.
I don't need her.
I wonder if she met them during the Fontanalia Film Festival.
I don't need her.
Oh, that sounds possible. If the last Fontanalia festival is anything to go by, I feel like travelers are going to have a lot to look forward to this time around.
Oh, for sure. So, let's get into it, shall we? Does everyone remember Risley's giant ship, the Wingalette?
My ship.
I mean, it looks familiar-ish.
Oh, I know. That's the ark he built in the fortress of Meropede, right? To deal with the whole prophecy situation?
Yes, that's right. It turns out an aquarium will be opening on the Wingalette during the Fontanalia Film Festival. And it seems like Sandrone has her own room on the ship as well.
Wait, and are those two things related? Sandrone being on the ship and the aquarium?
I mean, based on what we know about
He's
her
a
so
fish.
far, I'd be pretty surprised if she suddenly developed
He's a
a
fish.
passion for marine animals.
Yeah, there must be another reason then.
Guess travelers will just have to play through the story to find out.
Well,
Sandrone's a fish.
Sandrone's activities might be a mystery, But Columbina's aboard the ship for a much more straightforward reason.
Lesbian.
She's actually acting in one of the films, and her crew is shooting on the Wingalet.
Right where Sandrone is staying?
Lesbians.
Intrigue.
I know. I'm so excited for travelers to see how it all plays out. So be sure to check out the Sunny Summer Fontanalia event during the new version. For a limited time, completing the event story will also reward travelers with additional Ascension materials for Sandrone!
Sandrone's fucking there to
All
watch
this
her
talk about
girlfriend,
the
okay?
Winglet must mean Risley's making an appearance during the festival too, right?
Yep. In fact, during filming, Columbina even convinced him to check out a mysterious fortune-telling stall, though fate may have been leading him there already.
Wait, is that Barbalot's Dodoko? So the Hexen Circle's in Fontaine now?
My
That's
husband.
Right. Apparently, it's because Barbaloth happened to catch a glimpse of a strange omen during a recent divination.
Very mysterious. And it had something to do with the traveler's friends.
That's right. And Risley isn't the only one who's been guided here by fate. Mage B's stall has been getting quite a few visitors.
Yep, and that's when she uses lunar arcana to read their future. For example, Risley draws the upright Emperor card.
Whoa, that sounds impressive. What does it mean?
Don't worry. Barbaloth will explain the revelations of the lunar arcana in-game. In addition to her insights, each character that visits her stall will also receive a tangible boost to their abilities, including ones relating to the stellar conduct reaction. For example, after Risley's revelation is unveiled, whenever he's within the Polestar field generated by the stellar conduct reaction, he'll be able to restore HP more frequently with his charged attacks, allowing him to unleash more enhanced normal attacks.
It don't need Sandrone.
Miko's Sessho Sakuras are also getting enhanced. Not only will their duration be extended, but they won't be destroyed after she casts her elemental burst. Plus, when Yaemiko is within a Polestar field, the lightning strikes from her Sessho Sakura will be able to deal additional damage, and that damage is considered stellar conduct damage.
In addition, when Chi-Chi is within a Polestar field, her elemental skill will provide the party with a damage bonus to reactions like stellar conduct and deal additional damage alongside the active character.
It's good.
And when Sino is within a Polestar
so
field,
good.
his elemental skill will allow him to
I
temporarily
don't need
enter
it.
the Pack-Sworn Path Clearer state to deal quick bursts of damage over a short period of time.
Let's go! These are just some examples of the witches' revelations travelers can look forward to in Luna 8. We don't have time to introduce them all, so be sure to check out the rest in game. And as for the new reactions coming in Snezhnaya, Stellar Conduct is just the beginning, so travelers.
So thanks to these revelations, a bunch of our old friends are not only getting stronger, but they can now interact with the stellar conduct mechanic
fuck
as
Chi-Chi.
well.
That's right. Basically, after unveiling their revelation, some of their talents and skills will be enhanced while within a Polestar field.
Ooh, awesome. So, if you have any of those characters, you can pair them with Sandrone and see all the new things they can do with the stellar conduct mechanic.
Of course, there are also other changes in store as part of these revelations, as well as interesting stories associated with the Lunar Arcana card each character draws, but we'll leave that for travelers to experience for themselves.
Oh, plus the characters with the Witch's Revelation will also be featured on the Light Race Wish banner, so don't miss out if you're interested.
And as for our other event wishes, in the first half of Luna 8, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Sandrone and Seatlolly. A new 5-star Claymore, a teaspoon of transcendence,
Oh,
will
she's a
also
Claymore
be featured
user.
on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of Luna 8, we'll have returning event wishes for Columbina and the Raiden Shogun. Yay!
Do I want Hot Mommy?
All right, it's about time for our first break. We'll be back with information on a mysterious new area, so stay tuned.
Yay!
I'm gonna pause that. That is so much information, it hurts my head. Okay, I like Genshin. I love Genshin a lot. I love the reactions. I don't use them, but I like the reactions. I do not like how every new nation, they keep adding a new type of reaction. I can't. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I can't do it one more time. I can't do it again. In Natland, I was already tired of it. I was already tired of it in Natland. What do you mean? What do you mean there's this type of new shit in Natland? I can't no more. I can't. Let me go into not cry. I can't. There's an entire new reaction. No. No. And then they put us in Destination 9 and there's a new one. No. There's too many. There's too many. I already can't remember what pyro and hydro do. I know one does what and one does what. Like, one is vaporize, one's the other, like, what was it? Like, the vapor, because it's water, then you use pyro. And then it's like melt. Now melt is with cryo. I can't even remember. I can't remember no more. My brain. My brain. I can't. I can't repeat. I can't. Oh, I can't. I do want. I could get Sandrone. I could get Sandrone just because I like my husband. My husband Risley. I really want to make him stronger. My team that I have for him is kind of potatoed right now because I've shown in on him. And she does barely anything. Rip, because I barely built her. I could get her for that. I could get her just for that. But if I'm going into Shenanigans now, do I really want to go? Do I want to fall into the meta category? I never built meta characters. I could get her just for Risley. Or I could get Raiden Mom. Like, I could get Raiden Mom. Here's the thing. Sandrone seems to work a lot with Electro. I don't use Electro characters. Or Dendro. I don't use Dendro or Electro. Rarely. And she works with them. Well, she works with one of them. I can't. But Risley. Oh, I'm tired of this. My brain. I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna cry. Set me on fire. No, why do you don't want to set me on fire? Dad. Okay, so one of the codes is marionette. I have to remember that. That or chat. Chat, remember the codes for me. There you go. Mention one thing. Remember the codes for me. No, I won't. I'm trying to remember them. Oh.
Welcome back, travelers.
Wait a second. That planet in the background, is that Tibet? That's right.
Hi, Earth.
This summer, we're heading on a
Tibet.
very special adventure. So strap in, everyone, and prepare for launch!
Strap in, strap on. What do you want from me? I'm in my chair. I need to go get a belt.
Oh my god, we're actually in outer space.
Yay!
This is incredible. When you mentioned a special adventure, I didn't think it would take us outside of Tibet.
And not just anywhere outside of Tibet. We're heading to
The moon.
dun dun dun.
It looks amazing! Look at those buildings! This place is looking a lot different than when Columbina brought us here before.
Well, she did say she wanted to clean up the place a bit before inviting the traveler back. Even the area with the traveler's spaceship looks completely different.
Yeah, seems like Columbina has been taking great care of this place.
She lives on the
Are
moon.
we here for this summer adventure at her invitation?
It's a bit more complicated than that. The traveler actually notices that Columbina's been acting a bit off, and out of concern, follows her all the way to some ancient dragon ruins.
Oh.
Inside the ruins, the traveler acquires a mysterious power known as Archeoloon energy, which seems to be able to manipulate gravity.
Archeoloon energy. So these ruins must have something to do with the moon. Are there clues here about why Columbina is acting strange?
There are. The traveler will encounter a strange black kuhenki. We think she might have some connection to Columbina, and when we follow her, the trail leads straight to a lunar shuttle.
Oh, so that's the spaceship we saw earlier.
Yep. After we explain the situation, our new kuhenki friend, Eggy, agrees to head to the moon with us to Columbina.
Eggy.
Tell me you can't say Kohenki without saying you can't say
That's another
Kohenki.
Paimon original.
Okay, got it.
Good.
Oh, I can't wait to see what the different areas of the moon are gonna be like. Is there a lunar base or something?
There is. That's actually the first stop on our lunar expedition.
This
the
is my
Eye
friend,
of
Abby.
Bellum. Like travelers experienced before when Columbina led us to our spaceship, the gravity here is completely different from Tevat. In fact, the entire lunar surface is like this.
Plus, by
No.
using Archeoloon energy, we can make our bodies even more
I
lightweight.
love jumping.
Ooh, that should make lunar exploration a lot easier.
Oh, I have to explore the
We'll have to
moon.
rescue Eggy, because after we land on the moon, she somehow gets captured by a strange device.
Oh no, Eggy!
Yeah.
And to do that,
Bro's
we
already
need to venture
scrambled.
into some underground ruins. Of course, with the help of Archeoloon energy, the mechanisms and guards around here shouldn't pose too much of a challenge.
Then we'll head to the Lunar Surface Monitoring Station. After accessing the terminal, we'll learn about the mysterious Project Moongazer, which seems to have some connection to the ancient dragons.
Oh, Eggy was an
So
IE.
does that mean the dragons had plans for the moon?
That is for travelers to discover for themselves in-game.
Excuse me, I
The
want the
good news
knowledge
is,
now.
The terminal also gives us a few clues on where to search for Columbina, which leads us to our next stop on our lunar adventure, Ungyen's Circle.
Usually hidden away,
Indian
this
circle.
facility is used to research lunar life forms, and also seems to have some connection to Project Moongazer.
Whoa,
There's birds
now
on the
that
moon!
looks completely different from the lunar landscape outside. Looks like the dragons turned this place into some kind of experimental lab.
Exactly. This is also where we'll meet other Kuhenki who come from the same place as Eggy. Apparently, these Kuhenki are obsessed with wearing all kinds of different hats.
Groot would hate this place.
Still no sign of Columbina, though.
Well, according to the records in the terminal, Columbina was here at some point, and there was a giant Kuhenki by her side.
Yeah, so to find her, travelers will need to follow the giant Kuhenki high into the sky, clearing away moonlit vines and repairing an elevator along the way.
This elevator will take travelers high above the moon's surface to the third stop on our lunar expedition, the Space Lifeform Capture Station.
Wow, so the dragons not only built bases on the moon, but also a whole structure above it.
Ugh, this place doesn't look like it's in the best of shape, though.
Yeah. Apparently, it also has some connection to Project Moongazer. If travelers follow this damaged passageway, they can even reach the open space outside the station.
Wow, Tevat looks so beautiful from this angle. So, we know the giant Kuhenki was heading for the capture station, but what about Columbina?
Don't worry, she's there too.
We finally found her!
Did you know in Lord
What's she
there's
doing here,
Tevat
though?
people who think that the
Well,
world
she
is
noticed
flat?
a disturbance in a certain area of the moon, and it seems to be affecting the creatures there. So she came to the capture station to get a better look. That's when the traveler finds her.
Well, of course, the travelers never wanted to leave a problem unsolved.
They always make it my
Columbina needs our
problem.
help, so together we head to the area of the disturbance.
Which happens to be none other than the Lunar Sea. Be careful though. Even though it looks beautiful, the high concentration of Archeoloon energy makes this a treacherous place. Travelers will need to avoid the blue areas at all costs.
Ooh.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna touch it
A lot
immediately.
of blue. How are we supposed to cross?
Don't worry. Thanks to Columbina, the schools of Kuhenki living here are more than willing to help out. They can mimic the jellyfish and whales that live in the lunar sea to help us get across.
Yeah, we got blind people in
Wow,
Genshin.
the ecosystem
We got,
on the moon is even more diverse than I
We got vegans in
imagined.
Genshin.
I know,
Got
right?
flat earthers in
Travelers
Genshin.
might even encounter some interesting slimes.
Everyone's getting
Of
representation.
course, aside from the areas we just introduced, there are tons of other places waiting for travelers to explore, including the ever mysterious far side of the moon.
Wait, you're saying
I
we
wanna
get to
eat
go
that.
to the dark side of the moon too? Ooh,
Who
are we
put a
meeting
lamp
aliens now?
on my dark side of the moon?
Traveler, you mean?
Yeah, we have aliens at home, you guys. Chill. No, but seriously, there's a hidden base on the far side of the moon too? This dragon technology is crazy.
Mom, can we have aliens? We have aliens at
Of course, there's a
home.
lot more to
Aliens at
explore on
home.
the far side of the moon as
Literally,
well.
Chi-Chi.
That's right. There's so much more to this lunar adventure than we've been able to cover here.
So be sure to check it out for yourselves in game.
Wow, this is actually insane. There are so many cool areas and creatures to check out. I bet travelers can't wait.
Yeah, I know, right? Plus, to make lunar exploration a bit easier, the devs have made a few optimizations to the map. After the version update, there will now be an indicator showing which layer of the map you're currently on. And when selecting a landmark with a layer indicator, the layer UI will still remain visible. Of course, this optimization also applies to the Tevat map as well.
Ooh,
Yes!
Plus, the moon area is permanent,
Finally.
so travelers can come back and explore anytime.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, who would have thought the Song of the Welkin Moon would actually end with us going to the moon?
I know. We're really putting the Luna in Luna 8 this time.
Well, I hate to
Boo!
be the one to bring us back down to Earth, but it's time for
Boo!
the next break.
Aw.
Boo!
With exciting
Off the stage.
information on the Luna 8 event lineup.
See you soon.
Sino's not even here. Sino is not even here. Please stop. I can't. There's too many dad puns. Oh. Sino's voice actor comes out of the dark being like, guys, does it really need to get that dark? On the dark side of the moon? Can you tell dark humor jokes on the dark side of the moon? Ah. You know, the only reason we call aliens aliens because of Neil Armstrong. Aliens just Neil A backwards. Oh.
Welcome back, travelers!
You know, there's a character we forgot to mention when we were talking about the Fontanalia Festival earlier. Seat Lolly.
Grandma.
Yeah! Granny actually left her house!
Hey, she likes to be social.
Leave the
Sometimes
fanfic reader
The
alone.
important thing is, she has a new outfit.
Wow, look at all the bows!
And the pigtails! That is so cute.
Wait,
She would not wear
we
that.
just made a big deal about her leaving her house, but doesn't it look like she's wearing pajamas?
No.
Oh my god, it really does! She even has an eye mask and everything!
Hey, Granny was already flustered enough running into the Traveler looking like that.
Yep.
Let's not embarrass her further and leave the rest for travelers to discover in-game.
Okay, okay.
If you're wondering why Granny made the trip to Fontaine, though, it turns out her favorite light novel is getting adapted into a film, and the crew is filming on the Winglet.
Oh, and Charlotte's starring in it? Looks like she's playing a detective.
Yeah, it really suits her, doesn't it?
But for a hard-hitting reporter like her, I'm sure playing a detective didn't feel too far off at all.
That's for sure. The way she pursues the truth is already pretty intense.
Okay.
Well, looks like we get to run into a bunch of old friends on the Winglet. I feel like some fun times are in
Oh
store.
god, it's the
Oh,
Three
for sure,
Musketeers.
so don't miss out, travelers! Alright, here's another piece of good news, and it has to do with the quest dialogue experience. I'm sure we've all tried to speed up the pace of a quest before by clicking through the dialogue, but
Please.
most of the time you have to wait for a set transition time to pass or for certain animations to play out before the next line can play. With the habits of different travelers in
Please.
mind, the devs have decided to change this going forward.
Please?
Starting in Luna 8, travelers can choose to no longer wait to advance dialogue.
Yes!
Single click can immediately move to the next line. Based Basically, the pacing of dialogue progression is now something you can control.
Yes! Thank you. It's not a skip button, but it's close enough.
Oh, and we
It's
should
close
also
enough.
mention that
Close
the
enough?
Sunny Summer Fontanalia event story is permanent as well. So travelers can play through it at their own pace.
I feel like we keep mentioning the Winglet, but there's actually a bit more we need to share.
That's right. The ship's aquarium has become a popular filming location, but it needs a bit more work before it can open for business.
Exactly. And that's where you come in, travelers. It's your job to get the aquarium up and running.
Of course, you can't have an aquarium without different species of fish.
Oh, yeah.
So the first step is to head underwater in Fontaine and do some fishing.
You might even spot some containers underwater with high-value collectibles inside. So don't just be on the lookout for fish.
Oh no, we're gonna have to
Let's
play
just take us
Tetris
at the
underwater.
designated area within the time limit with as many high-value fish and items as possible.
You can then use what you catch to decorate the aquarium and drum up people's interest.
And the more interest you manage to create, the more guests will visit the aquarium. You can even sell the collectibles as souvenirs to earn funds for the business.
Travelers can also head to the pool on the ship and use certain bait or nets to catch the fish that are being rehabilitated there.
Travelers can also look forward to various rewards for their efforts, including primo gems, the chance to invite Charlotte to their parties, and her new outfit.
Ooh!
Whoa,
They had me in the
Wait,
first half.
We can get Charlotte in her outfit at the same time?
that's so awesome!
Yep.
I can't wait!
Wow! So don't miss out, travelers.
Elsewhere in Fontaine, guests from all over Tevat have arrived for a joint marksmanship exercise.
Oh, looks like we have the Maison Gardiennage, the Flower Feather Clan, and the Knights of Favonius. Wow, seems like one expert marksman after another.
Oh, for sure. And with their help, travelers will need to fire observation grenades and guide the projectile as far as they can without hitting obstacles. The farther it flies, the higher the score.
Oh, looks like there's some strategic thinking involved.
Travelers can also look forward to the return of another dance event over in Natland with Dance Dance Easy Breezy Disco.
Ooh, I'm ready to
Dance Dance Revolution?
And this time,
Revolution?
Milani has invited even more friends
Over
to
there, the
join.
government?
Cool, Mullazines
Yes.
are there this time, and Asha.
Yep, just grab a few friends, follow the lead dancer the best you can, and have a good time.
Oh, the Saurians on the dance floor are so cute.
Super cute. There are also a few new additions to repertoire of myriad melodies, including a new Not Cry album, Where Roads Are Pledged to Cross, and a new score theme for Columbina.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna play those. I'm gonna play those
Leyline
immediately. I'm gonna
Overflow
spam
event
my
is
hands
also
and hurt my
returning,
hands
so
for that.
Don't miss out on the chance to earn double the experience, materials, and more.
Double XP.
In addition, new character and action cards are being added to Genius Invocation TCG. Plus, the Forge Realms Temper and Heated Battle Mode are also returning, so don't miss out.
All right, it's about time for our last break. Don't go anywhere, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
Bro, I really should, I should keep playing the TCG. I need the achievements for it. I really need the achievements for it. I'm an achievement hunter. I got nothing else to do. I'm an achievement whore. What can I say? Getting yoinked. Telling me these guys are not gay? Look at them. Roasted. Let her consume. Sandrone, stop feeding your wife. Let her consume. Please.
Welcome back, travelers.
Yep.
In the spirit of the
Yep.
season, a new
Yep.
summer-themed lobby and summer outfits are coming to Millie Astra Wonderland.
I have no care.
Let's take a look.
I have no care. I've not played Millie Astra since they added the voice chat. Since they added voice, I am not joining. I do not need to be called multiple slurs or yelled at. I already get that enough from VR chat and other games. I don't need it in Genshin. Also has 100% of Benny ripoff. That male skin is 100% of Benny ripoff. Bennett? But is that you? I could, but they might have some info in here, like what else they're going to do with Miliastro, and if they change how some of it's gonna be like working, then I might care.
Wow, the slide, the beach. This is perfect for summer.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the perfect place to chat, swim,
What?
relax, or even pick up an instrument and serenade your friends.
Some of these cosmetics actually look kind of familiar.
Yeah, almost like they've taken inspiration from some of our friends.
And those are just a few examples.
Jacob.
A bunch of new outfits
I
are coming
want
to
the
Miliastro
Jacob.
Wonderland in the new
Shark!
Also, be sure to
Okay,
check
they
out
had
the
me at
events to earn free rewards, including prismatic
They had me at
crystals
Shark.
and an elegant 4-star
I
outfit
might.
set.
I might.
In
Just
addition,
for Shark.
the editor is also receiving a few new updates. For example, you can now keep the cursor displayed at all times, allowing
Oh!
craftspeople to
Hell yeah.
design more user-friendly gameplay elements.
Nice.
good.
I feel like that opens the door for more interactive mechanics.
Oh, totally. And also, pre-aiming has been added to the skill editing interface, making it easier for craftspeople to create skills that require precise aiming.
Yeah.
Plus, with the new motion control component, you can now directly control the movement of objects.
Wow, sounds like you could even create a vehicle-like effect or something. The possibilities in Miliester Wonderland just keep getting bigger.
Don't. I'll play
In addition
Miliastro just to
that,
see what people
Luna 8
build.
is also
Don't-
adding a
don't
new
get me in
batch of
there.
environment assets and introducing support for customizing object colors and materials, giving craftspeople even more freedom over visuals.
You know, what if I just start playing Minecraft with
All right,
Miliastro?
well,
Miliastro
that's it for
Minecraft.
the updates to Miliastro Wonderland. Now, let's move on to some out-of-game news.
Yeah, I'll
Like
build
tell
a,
you about it when I could just show you.
I'll
Here,
build a
let's take
fish
look.
tank and I'll become a shark.
Oh, Hoyo Fest!
That's the annual event in
Oh,
Southeast
yo,
Asia,
best.
right? I
Yes.
wonder what's in store this time around.
Please don't tell me
I see
limited
art
items.
supply
Limited time
and
items. Don't tell me.
Southeast Asian landmarks.
Please. Please. I'll
For
cry.
anyone who's not familiar, Hoyo Fest is a huge annual celebration held by Hoyoverse that takes place across multiple cities in Southeast Asia.
Wow, that's a lot of cities.
Looks like there's a whole bunch of exclusive
happening in
goodies and merch,
Singapore?
too.
I'm to bully someone I know in Singapore. If there's a pair of wings that is limited just to that, I'm gonna beat the crap out of my friend.
Alright guys, that's it for the Luna 8 special program. Honestly, this version has so much exciting content in store. I'm hyped for the Lunar Sea and some Dance Dance Easy Breezy Disco.
And I, of course, am so excited for Sandrone to return. Yay! I just love her so much, and I can't wait for everyone to experience her journey and to meet Faggio and see some of her interactions with Columbina.
I'm so happy little grumpy wumpy granny is back. And that she gets a new outfit, even if it is just pajamas. I'm so excited for her to join the fun.
And I am also excited for Sandrone because I love her. And of course, I'm so excited for travelers to embark on this upcoming lunar adventure. It's crazy to even say, but it's not see you in game this time. It's
See you on the moon!
This also happens to be the last version of the Song of the Welkin Moon. And I'm a bit sad to see it go, but honestly, we couldn't be more grateful to have you come on this journey with us, travelers. So, thank you. Thank you.
Yay!
And don't forget to come back to Nodcry and visit from time to time.
You know what that means though?
Fish.
Snezhnaya is literally just around the corner.
Yeah, you know, I almost feel
A chill?
No! No!
Paimon. War is coming. This is no time to rest on our laurels. We must remain devoted until our banner flies high and the dust has settled.
But the snow grows heavier even as we speak. How much time do we and the people of Snezhnaya have left?
But snow glows bright on this mountain.
Project Stuja?
How much trust have we lost to this plan already? How's that for a numbers game?
Water isn't water.
Sorry.
Sometimes it can flow in unnatural directions.
Where am I? Gotta get back to Paimon.
This has been entirely unconstructive.
Agreed.
How about some answers for once?
Silence! Your Majesty, today's outcome as expected.
A tomb and birch trees, the Tsar's final tokens of affection. That which I set in motion, I shall see to an end.
No, 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 no. Nope. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 The fuck. I need to go back. 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 I need to go. I need to see. I need to see. When the fucks. Okay. Alright. Alright. We got Paimon. Paimon's being a sick bastard.
Paimon.
Eepy baby. Good on her, I guess. Pop off. Then we got like old 1950s snow globe looking architecture. This is basically every single movie when they set it in the North Pole. Guys, look at Santa's workshop. What? And Santa's working. And we got. They're kind of underdressed, unless they're Canadian. They're kind of underdressed for the winter, for the cold. We got. Where is it? Come on.
How much time do we?
We got the snow fairies. We got like fairies. I think it might be fairies or elves. Weird fucked up elves. Damn it! They have like Santa's workshop here as well. You got the. This looks like poor people land. They got the rich and they got the poor, just like Fontaine. What do they also call these guys? Commonwealth. We got slaves.
And the people of Snezhnaya have.
Tartaglia, Mr. Let It Go man. Who cares about his baby boy of a child? But brother. This madness. Which, let me tell you, Let me tell you. I bet you, like $50, Phoenix. I bet chat $50. The moment, like not even the moment this like. I'm thinking a few days after this. It probably already happens, but like a few days after this, there's gonna be a lot of fan art of this guy. Every furry within the half mile of watching this is immediately gonna draw this guy. I bet there's at least some fan art of this guy somewhere out there. Did you telling me this cute little fluffy bastard within 2 milliseconds gets sword legs and becomes the I wanna be Red Riding Hood? What? Okay, Red Riding Hood wannabe. Then we got Groot. Funny talking looking tree guy. Just defeat him with pyro. Kill him with pyro. I just get it.
How much trust have we lost to this plan already?
Then guns. Like we've suspected that they're gonna allow us to use guns. They already have it in Fontaine. They already have gun users in Fontaine. They got gun users in Outland. They're allowing us to walk around and shoot people in the face. And we have ducking mechanics with the guns before GTA 5, like GTA 6. Like, it's under development still. And headshots. It's Smash. Phoenix, what are you saying Smash to? Phoenix. The tree? I'll take that. Smash or pass Genshin Impact Lunar 8 special program. We just go buy just a smash or pass. Gun smash. That free little rabbit smash. Tree smash. and I was not. I mean, I knew they were going to show his face at some point. They showed his face beforehand, but I knew they were gonna show it soon. I did not expect to see it. I should have expected to see it in this program. I should have.
Mora is immortal.
I'm gonna not exist. I'm gonna go burn. It's okay. I'll die happy.
Gotta get back to Paimon. This has been entirely unconstructive.
Agreed.
How about some answers for once?
Silence.
This is Penguin from Batman. He is still here. He is still here, and he is still queer. Either he is a raging homophobe, or he's secretly bisexual. I'm calling it. Either raging bisexual or not. Yeah. Alright. I'll be reduced to a microphone. I'll definitely be reduced to a microphone before I do.
Your Majesty, today's outcome as expected.
But yes. Just yes. The Millie Astro Wonderland, pretty good. Pretty good. I do like how they've updated the gameplay. The gameplay was already pretty good. A lot of people have made some really cool games. But being able to like customize some of the newer blocks. Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Gotta get Genshin up and running now. Good one. So on the first, yeah, it seems like just the first, right on the first. It's gonna be all of this. So I don't have to just worry about, oh my god, art fight. I have to worry about, oh my god, do I have enough primo gems for this? Do I have enough primo gems? Like, I gotta question that now. Let me get the game up and running. That was really good for a Luna version. I'm very happy I watched that. I forgot you guys can still hear my thing. Don't mind the pipe sound. Don't mind the pipe sound. It was just me closing things. Yeah, I have not finished prep for art fight at all. Tell you that much. I really should. What team did you pick, Phoenix? I picked Tragedy. Yeah, I picked Tragedy just because I like blue. And a lot of people seem to be picking comedy and mystery. I'm like, comedy and mystery is good. Like, I'm not knocking them, but it seems like everyone and their dog wants to join that team. I know for 100% I'm not winning. I am not winning this year. I won last year, and it was by pure luck. Pure luck and insanity. And now there being 3 years, like 3 teams for the 10-year anniversary. you can easily put me on the list of I'm not getting that new little tiny crown. Oh hell yeah! Good on you. It's good that you're picking Tragedy. A lot of my friends have picked Mystery. I don't know how many have picked Tragedy as well. I just know that the other shit's been picked. Excuse me, I am running OBS. It's like, oh, we need OBS to run as administrator. Bitch, it is. It is. What are you on about? I don't do this. I love having a Genshin Impact on my C drive. Like on my D drive instead of my C drive. So I don't have a lot of storage on my main one. I don't know if you'll want from me. What do you expect me to have a lot of storage on my 10-year-old PC? Oh, I just noticed in Ponytown someone just spat on me. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here. I'm mad about it. Yay. Alright, time to do my daily thing. I did not do my resin the other day. I care not for my resin. I must have resin, but then I am not a resinless behavior. I should also quickly add the redemptions. Oh, it's not me. There we go. Also, Syndrome having a portable table. Do I want her for the portable table as well? Do I want her for Bisley and the portable table? Because here's the thing, this is my team I have for Bisley. I've got him, I've got Auroron, which is the only Electro character I've somewhat built. I'm saying somewhat because it's very iffy. Then I have Shilonen, who I've built enough to work, and Chevros. She works well with Risley with adding a bit of crit rate. Fastest Sanic team. They're meant for speed. Mining away. Side bros, the ones I love on the edge. Other batch. And an Amber pick-me-up team. I have been pulling, but I have not gotten Lohan yet. Been pulling a lot for him. Don't got him. I think I only wanted him because he could up attack. I remember he did something, and I wanted him maybe for my Amber.
I'll race you there. Ad Astra Abyssa.
Abyssos. Yeah, joke's on you. No. I did quickly finish the one thing that was on here. I don't get Shalonen. Shalonen, what's her pickle? I'll get her. I'll concede for the table. I'll concede for the table. On with the story. Oh, goat guy.
Ah, fresh air. A wondrous feeling. Naturally. Ah, I have a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Can anyone recommend a suitable leisure activity? I might have had some recommendations for you were this the past, but here and now, for someone who has just left prison, there could be no greater joy than simply being outside of it at last.
I could not agree more.
Oh yeah, oh your legs are stiff, your back is stiff, that's okay. Fuck you, we're free. You don't need to worry about You don't need to worry about that, you're free.
As I thought, the so-called 7 pillars of King Deshret are as underwhelming as ever.
What do you mean? Not a fan of the boys' club?
As men, as individuals, and even as gods, they are entirely undeserving of my attention. Al Akhmar once commanded me to select a king from among the people, so naturally my eyes will open only for one who is worthy.
Ugh. Can we talk about something else? It all sounds pretty complicated, and I haven't read that many storybooks.
I'll actually just like up it once.
Many would also say that the journey you shared with your father is not but a tale. My life, your life, they are nothing but stories. Little girl, it appears that you really have grown. In the past, you would have flown into a blind rage at my words, but now you are unperturbed.
Oh, it's nothing. I just feel like you're right. Getting all pissed at someone for telling the truth is pointless. It only makes me look petty.
This alone is proof enough of your growth. You're doing well, my dear girl. You're becoming ever stronger. Strong enough to defend the people and things you hold dear.
You think so?
Aww.
I hope you're right.
That is adorable. Punches him in the face. Oh no, what are these two chapping on about? Why would you leave these two in the same vicinity?
You must be Sethos, the successor to the Temple of Silence. Hello.
Yep, that's me. Nefer, right? That's what I heard the others calling you. Judging by your outfit, I'm guessing you come from the desert too?
That's right. Started off in the desert, went to the rainforest, then went from there to Nodcry, where I work as an intel broker.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. You don't seem to talk about yourself all that much. Yet here you are, volunteering your life story to me. However abridged.
Maybe I'm looking to make some new friends.
I like making friends too. I'm easier to talk to than Sino and a little more streetwise than Tainari.
Which is why you came over this way, giving me the chance to strike up a conversation with you.
Was I that obvious?
I think you did fine. You were mindful of my attitude and hoped to lure me in through sentiment.
Lure you in isn't exactly how I'd put it. I see it more as an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To put down your luggage. Lay down your burdens. To return to your homeland. And be truly welcome in the place you once felt so estranged from.
You're a more interesting heir to Bamun than I was expecting.
Since you're familiar with my grandfather, I'll assume you're aware of our situation. I'd like to make friends with you. And I think you'd be a great asset to us. Not to mention the power you and I both hold. Originally belonged to the same organization.
Aha. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The guy who speaks in riddles and is very nice and kind, and the other one who who will take your kindness and not use it for bad, but to use it for info. Alright, what are the gays on about? Hi, gays.
Do you hear that? Sounds like your teacher is scolding mine.
Huh. Classic.
Did you see her? She's a former Vahumana student who dropped out of the academia and went to Nodcry to work as an intel broker. There's more to her than meets the eye.
How can you tell? Do the Matra have information on her?
Some, but nothing telling. I'm basing it on the fact that she seems to be an expert liar. She can fool many with her words.
A sixth sense for liars after investigating so many of them, I take it?
Yep. What about you? What do you make of her?
A little earlier, in the corner, I noticed she gave some supplies to Jet and had her deliver them to the main group.
She's meticulous and highly observant.
Besides, what was it you said? Making it to the top is no easy feat in any profession. Anyone who's at the top of their game has to have some sort of edge over others.
It's true, but she's not the only one at the top of her game. I also am, and so are you.
Sure, but what's to guarantee she won't overhear us talking about her?
Don't worry, I have my methods. Sethos is distracting her.
I see.
That's why. That's why. That's what the gays sent the estranged cousin to go and distract the weird woman. Okay. Yeah, that's why the estranged cousin is talking to her. Bad situation to put him in, Sino. Sino, you're starting something. I thought it was bad enough that, Nicole was talking with, Farzan. Nah, that's... I wouldn't put that with a 9-foot, like, diameter of my house. Yeah, I'd like to see your art fight template. I have yet to make mine. I really should, but I'm also really lazy. I suppose these kids are really apart, are they? Our elders always said that your school days stay with you forever. This goes deadly for Sumeru, where school days can be long indeed, won't you say? Well, does it look like I'm immune? Saddled as I am with you and Hadi. Oh, what's that? Tired of us already? And speaking of Hadi, she mentioned out of the blue how you'd doodle on your books while studying. That's hardly all I used to do while hitting the books. We're like, what, 70 now? Yeah, I got the one with the white background, I believe. Like, I got the one where it's like the MD something. I'll take it if you got the one that has less holes, like no white. He said that you once circled out the name of the murderer in a detective novel, and that just in case someone missed it, even wrote the murderer is so and so as a hint on the title page, no less. Did I now? I suppose I always was the creative type. Nah, you're just a piece of shit. You're just a piece of shit. Spoiler. Oh, laugh it up, would you? Young Cyrus always was a budding genius, wasn't he? Full of wild ideas, more like. And you're still very much that kid, you know. A living example of how your school days stick with you. As they have with you, you straight-laced prig. They can't say prick, so they say prig. You straight-faced prig. You know what? Let's leave it at that. Might as well bear with one another rather than expect us to turn our lives around or something. Truth be told, you should probably keep an eye on Sino and his friends. Well, all need to tread more carefully than we used to. I will. Take care of yourself as well, alright? Don't let the pressure get to you. Damn. I don't know how to thought process that interaction. I do really want to beat the shit out of Cyrus, though. How dare you write the murderer's name on the front of the book? How in the god dare you? That's very rude.
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kave, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them. Come and introduce yourself.
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
I want to play Uno.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines, including the deciphering of ancient texts, mechanical engineering, the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create this splendid work. Follow their example by giving your utmost devotion to this project.
I didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't be sacrificing our lives.
Such brazen words. Humans these days are a far cry from their ancestors. What little respect you show for King Deshret.
No,
Flames.
that's not what he meant. Please don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for?
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally. If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing to their proposal.
Why are you
I'll
so
hate them, yeah.
preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know. We might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually required human assistance to create his greatest work.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
Yeah.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all.
Excuse me for being blunt. but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me.
Yes.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Let's begin. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the engineering plan.
Yay. Yay. Homosexuals. Oh, there's Thor!
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life. What do you mean, came to life? I've been alive the whole time.
You did say we could start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts?
Stop scaring them.
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence in your abilities, I take it?
Ah.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around waiting to die.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are aware that there are countless links between Aru and the Akasha.
Aru and the Akasha? But I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendro Archon to help her people access knowledge.
And you too? Do you not know either?
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
Isn't it beautiful? That is a beautiful
So few
name card,
records about
Phoenix.
Aru anywhere. And practically none of the scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it.
Take a photo of what my cat's doing right now.
Could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz. Anyone from Vahumana present?
I'm from Vahumana. It's, well, veracity.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. Two other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the three met beneath the great green trees. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the three, which transcended both time and life. For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing, that he lost all interest in state affairs, and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru. And so, the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the basis for Aru
Don't worry
itself
about that. I'm starting
came
Genshin
from
up.
Celestia's
Well, not Genshin. I'm starting Discord.
Well, if the two share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology?
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much work for me.
Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they could come to fruition. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself. The Lord of Flowers sacrificed everything for that ambition. What he desired, she bestowed, and thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would surely have deemed it a grave injustice. And that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love, even in its unfinished form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aru was to return to the past.
Hydrate.
When she
Sean.
lived.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendro Archon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these 3 gods placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the 3 questions was time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for humans. Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument.
Yeah.
All right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help. Who's in charge again? Is it you two?
Ah, yes, me and him.
Now then, close your eyes. Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Yeah.
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world. This is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aru. Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use these to achieve the outcome you desire.
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it, just in case. But wait, how do I get up there?
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is!
Yay! Meow. Alright, I'm up to BRB for a moment, because I don't know if you can hear, but my cat's being an absolute little goober. I will actually show a picture, and that's what I was doing a moment ago. So I was going to show a picture of what my cat was doing before he decided to rambunctious amount of insanity on everything. This is my baby boy. Hold on. Man just chilling on my back of my chair. He's doing it. He's on my chair again. He's sitting on my chair again. He's chilling here. My God. Oh, no, he ran away. He just does this when he wants attention or he wants food. He sits on the back of my chair, or he sits on my desk. He's realized right now I'm streaming, and I'll punch him with my mouse, and I'll keep hitting his butt with my mouse. He's like, I'm gonna sit on the chair. That's what he's been doing. I'm gonna get him some food. I'm gonna see if I can get myself like a piece of toast, or maybe some cereal. I'll be right back. I'll leave y'all with the Mondstadt OST. I'll quickly go to BRB. Put on the mosaic. And I shall be back. Alright, back. I was back. You know what that means? Fish. it means more Genshin time.
Where's my key? Not again.
That's funny. I have this huge bruise on the side of my leg. I don't even know how I got it. I'm like, cool, new bruise. I'm just always getting injured. Alright, so I need to find a way to get that to be off. Don't mind him. There you go. Go over here. This one will go here. Oh, the pillar.
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Both?
Well,
Did you
as
turn
long as
slightly
you're certain
French?
that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
Fucking French bird. Bird of French. Well, this one will want to go to there. Yeah. I can easily go down there. You like the croc? Yeah, he's funny. I'm just gay as shit for the nice goat. The nice sheep guy.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us in the future?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Ooh. I would join you on VRChat later, but I promised Silver that we would watch Dr. Stone. You know anything about Dr. Stone, Phoenix?
Another monument.
Me when I delete my search history.
Hold on.
Is this needed?
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
Is it important?
Yeah.
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
The only reason I wanted Silver to watch Dr. Stone is I need to catch Silver up on Dr. Stone immediately.
It meets the requirements
Right
of the
now.
contingency plans, so we should be
The
good.
newest episode's coming out I need to chat
Say,
about.
it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
If you want silver, I have a video of the top 5 VRChat worlds for you to visit. It's like the top 5 VRChat worlds to visit. If I can send it to you so that way you can visit them. Maybe I'll chat them out over here.
I expected that the outside world no longer respected the ancient gods, but even so, I do find the tone of these youngsters to be dreadfully impolite.
It should hardly come as a surprise to you. I remember you saying the same thing last time.
I assumed that was just a one-off. I did not realize it was the norm.
Don't you think that young lad's matter-of-fact tone sounds familiar? It bears a rather uncanny resemblance to you, Goatee.
Surely a sign that he is a man of rare intelligence.
Oh. The rest of them, though, much better. The blonde-haired one, for instance. So sincere. That's the kind of kid I can respect.
Oh, really? Well, what about your disciple, Nefer? She's about the furthest from sincerity that a person can get.
Ah, and now you hit the crux of the issue. Thoth is spouting lies again. He cares nothing for sincerity. He likes Nefer simply because her personality is just like his. Thus, in giving his approval to Nefer, Thoth is simply validating himself. The rest is but smoke and mirrors.
You have some nerve saying that. There really is no helping you two.
Shut up, chess rookie.
What nonsense is this? How dare you tell me to shut up?
How can you engage in such banal chitter-chatter at a time like this? Aru has been opened. The glory and splendor of a bygone age is about to sweep over the earth like a flood. And you're here squabbling like petulant children. All three of you are insufferable. King Deshret was merciful, indeed, giving you a chance to be released from prison. I say, you should have been locked up for good.
Ah, but Bennu, look on the bright side. Had they not been released, we would not have been awoken.
Oh. You've been here this whole time. You should be scolding them along with me.
I miss Hermanubis. It's not a real reunion without him here.
And now you're avoiding the topic and talking to yourself. Why King Deshret designed your personality like this, I will never understand.
Isn't this simply proof that our king supports my free will?
Oh, look at those two rust buckets. Suddenly, you two do not seem so bad after all.
Here. If being stuck together for thousands of years fosters no friendship, I cannot say what would.
Naturally.
I think they're all gay. I think it's like a I don't know. I can see it. I could see this being a poly relationship. There's like the dynamic is there. Like I know it will never happen, but the dynamic is just built right here. For thousands of years, they've been together, and they only slightly squabble like this, as like a married couple. 100%. What do you guys squabble over? Oh, the butter.
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
Telling each other to shut up. Either this is a really good friendship and they're just being very ignorant of that, or there's something based there and they're all like a weird fucked up poly marriage. I'm saying. There was someone on Ponytown that I met. They're a friend of mine. And they're really into the freak circus as well. I told them that you usually hang out in the spot that we do. And they're like, oh my god. Really? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, Tenari! No, I want to talk to him first. I don't want to cut off the thing. I want to talk to Tenari first. Thank you.
How's it going? Are things progressing smoothly?
Open poly
enough, I
relations.
suppose.
Yeah.
You know how
Open
it
poly
is.
marriage.
The work itself is only half the problem. The other half is having to work with Al-Haytham.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Honestly, though, I thought you two had already worked things out.
As if. Turns out working closely together is the best way to expose any tensions lurking beneath the surface. Besides, I just think that some people never change.
Agreed. That's the point. You didn't make sure I was out of earshot before you started complaining about me.
Old habits die hard.
Get a room.
Actually, this is for your own good. Maybe if you spend a little more time listening to what other people have to say, you might actually realize that you're the problem.
Naivete is another old habit of yours.
I had assumed that you both volunteered for this project, like us forest rangers. But now I'm getting the sense that wasn't the case.
Definitely not. We were assigned to it by Lesser Lord Kusanali and Nephis.
As much as I'd love to be doing normal work for normal clients, these Titan projects are all that's on offer right now. Though I'm sure they wouldn't be roping us in if they had any better options. Just goes to show how short-staffed the academia really is.
I'm sure you've prepared yourself mentally, but I still feel the need to advise you to lower your expectations. It might make the process of working together a little less intolerable.
I know! Same to you! But if you already understood that, you should also know not to say the quiet part out loud.
Why don't you come help me with my forest patrols? Might help you avoid any further disagreements.
Good suggestion, but unfortunately, differences of opinion will always exist. Changing the nature of the work won't get rid of them.
For once, I actually agree. There is zero chance of us ever resolving our differences. Zero! But even so, the work must be done. Care for some coffee?
Damn.
I'm glad to see you making progress.
Don't act so smug. It'd be nice if you made some too.
I feel like even I've made some progress today. In the past, I never would have dared to try and mediate a conflict between you two while you're both right there in front of me.
Marriage counselor.
Apologizing probably makes it sound like I'm in the wrong, but I'm sorry.
I was just kidding. Truth be told, I don't have any work to do at the moment, so I'm just here to kill some time.
How's Kale?
She's studying with Nicole. I'm not sure how she's getting along, but she seems to be in good spirits at least.
I wouldn't worry. Angelic affairs are probably above your pay grade anyway.
I know what you mean, but Sino and I are still a little concerned for her. He said he'd go keep Kale company after he's finished training the mercenaries. I'm planning to join them myself shortly.
Kale will be okay. Have faith in her. Even we can see how much more confident and outgoing she's become in these past few years. Thanks to you and Sino being there for her and providing guidance every step of the way, she can finally stand on her own 2 feet.
Good parents.
On her own 2 feet.
Does it feel bittersweet? Watching the younger generation grow up and move on.
No, not yet, at least. I was just thinking, I wish there was more I could do for everyone.
Alright, have fun, Phoenix.
She'll be fine.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, she will. Just try to relax.
Alright, don't go crying that your child has left you. Jeez. If you love me, let me go. Thank you for staying for so
It's
long,
good to get
Phoenix.
out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Alright, who else can I randomly go and bully? Who else can I go and listen to like a little rabbit animal? No one. Alright. Gonna rest our tired little legs. I'm gonna be so happy when the gun comes out. When the gun comes out, I'm just gonna go blasting. I'm gonna be like Danny DeVito in that one meme where it's like, I just started blasting. And he went in, get blasted.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Whoa! It's Sobek the Crocodile King!
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern and curiosity that I feel.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
Oh, now I have to pick one. I know a lot of the lore. I don't know everything about the lore, so I'm just gonna say I'm not. Give me more info.
The story begins a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker where the Dendro dragon was concerned. Without consulting her, he decided to list her among the 7 pillars and declared his own power to be far superior to hers. That was when our king was at the height of his power. Ibis Goti and I were no match for him, and so we chose to submit and serve as his ministers. But not a pep. No, she never thought much of him. To a pep, Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris. In fact, they fought numerous times, but usually the battle ended in a draw. In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge. His final act was to trick the dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins. The Dendro dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. All the gods, all the power they wielded. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed. It makes one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
You tell Sorbak about how Nahida helped to free Apep from her suffering. Oh.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the 7, Apep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And
Introvert?
this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the Pep?
Maybe we should go and pick her up.
For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her? I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible. And you would not enjoy being held to account by me.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Introvert.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
Thank you for helping
It
me,
matters
Nahida.
not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay?
Oh my god. Of
We
course.
made it! Huh? Wait, that voice! It's... Uh-oh!
Sorash.
I'm gonna fall!
It's squooshed. Help! I got you.
That's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert?
Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here.
Oh, you seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around?
Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. It's hard on them.
I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Sure.
Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions.
You answer Nahita's questions, bringing her up to speed on everything that's happened.
Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
Yay. Look, it's all the Aranara. Yay. Come along. I'm going on a trip inside this little... Oh god, they're following me all funkily. Did one of you get stuck? Excuse me? Oh no, he just spawned. These are like Minecraft dogs. You go too far and they just teleport to you. Come on, Minecraft puppies. Come on, Minecraft puppies. There you go. And there you go. Ah, big Dendro dragon threw us across the sky. So scary and so many Nara here. Cheer up. Arapas. They're all looking at us. Wait, they're all looking at us. Surely all those Nara can't see us. Nara are always so busy, walking here and there. Hide, 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 don't let the Nara catch us. They can... What? They can have the pot, but... Wait, no, the Nara can't take the pot. My sister and I have to look after it. The Nara are coming!
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Oh, Lord Dendro, Nararu, and White Floaty. Lord of Dendro, Nararu, Paimon, it's been a long time.
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Voluka. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Araja and the Basara tree. Basara trees protect Vanarana. That means Araja is protecting Vanarana. Don't worry, everybody who stayed behind will do their best to protect their home. And we'll all do our part too.
Everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there.
Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
Go rush the mighty red floaty. The mighty red floaty.
Excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon?
Well, Ara Rican thinks it suits you.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so
Need help? Arapas can help. We can all help. Arapas bought a pot to make soup. Very delicious. Soup. All of us are here to help. Arabalaka. We'll all help. I'm not pronouncing all their damn names.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward.
I can help too! Just let me know where I'm needed.
Together. Lord of Gendros. Arabalaka has something important to tell you. What is it? On our way out of Venarana, we saw some Nara talking in secret. Male Nara, up to no good.
Up to no good?
No good? Yes, two Nara sneaking around at Caravan Ripa.
That definitely sounds suspicious. Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of?
No problem. Leave it to us.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
Well, if we really have to. I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid, Arapas. You make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you.
There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Okay.
Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Nahida gently raised her hand. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream, indeed. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like gold leaf. The trees chant softly in the breeze as the flowing water plays a symphony. Your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in this moment, all you feel is peace, friendship, and love as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. The people around you turn their heads and scan their surroundings. They hear it too. Ancient voices speaking from the forest, soothing everyone's heart. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
Yeah, stupid. You dumb asshole. Ain't no one gonna harm you. Alright, any of my gays? Nah, none of my gays seem nearby. You're interactable? Yeah. That's on.
Dendro Archon, you're back.
Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
And the scholars update Nahida on the progress of Amaru's renovation. Aru's
I
renovation.
see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Ermin's soul. It's a sound plan, although... I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Ermin's soul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures.
We're gonna bomb it. We're bombing the entirety of Sumeru. Wee. Oh wait, shite. Actually, before I go do more of the story quest, there was something I need to check out. It's somewhere in the new Mondstadt area. Apparently there's somebody who is selling foods and goods that I can go to, and I need to see if they have one of the... for some reason there's this type of food recipe that I haven't gotten yet. And I've gotten all the food recipes. I've gotten every single one of them. I'm like, where's this one? Where's it? But apparently there's somebody who is selling stuff around here. Yeah, I got this one. Do you have it? No. But I will take your items anywhere. Thank you. I'm not moving my wrist a lot because it's starting to severely hurt. Every time I play a game for too long, my wrist goes, hey, how about no? Start dying inside. I love the weird, horrible pain it gives. Not really, I'm lying.
Taste of the North.
I'm lying to myself. I feel better. Fire water. Fire water is water. Lol. I don't know where they're at, but there is somebody that you can buy stuff from. Oh, in the tavern down here. Oh, firewater is a form of alcohol. Thank you. Okay. There's that. Where are you? Where are you? I'm so sorry. Heard that it was somewhere in Not Right. Apparently somebody sells something and I don't know where they're at. the expedition rewards yet. I'll show what foods I have, because I know I've got nearly every single one of them. It's just character locked foods that I don't have. And as much as I try, I can't really bully Genshin into hacking me some. Can I hack some food, please? No. No. I have all of these. Yep. These are the character locked ones. Yeah, this mint. The mint bubblegum. I want to get the mint bubblegum. Where do I get my mint from? Mint! Like, I've gotten everything except the mint bubblegum. Mint bubblegum. Okay, I need to do Lowland's story quest. During... I did do, did I do Lowland's story quest? Should've. If I haven't, then no, I haven't. Okay, so what is it? It is during at Knight's Legacy. Knight's Resolve. Okay, I'm just insane. No, my way. I'm just.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
I don't know no more. I'm done with this. I'm done with life. My brain can't work. My brain don't work.
Add Astra Abyssal.
Add Astra sauce. I actually want to do one other thing, and that means doing this. That way I can just... No, wait, I can't. I have a button. I can just mess with the button. Where is the button? Ref. There we go. Okay, that shouldn't do what I thought it would do. Hopefully, let me just do it again. Yeah. Alright. I just want to see why my mouse is glitching out at here nor there. And it means pulling up my task manager. I need y'all seeing my task manager. What is eating up the most of everything? What Genshin is? Oh yeah. Zen Discord. Not that. I'll put you up. I'm not eating. Do things. Alright. To bed. Yeah, Brian. It could be worse. Think of my very worst. I mean, let me in! Let me in! Yes, I want some porridge. Dino.
Hey, we're here!
Ah, it's you. Is there a situation?
No.
The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Yes.
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations.
Ooh.
Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you are.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebot.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
Bus up in my teleporter.
I see. Your suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebot knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
There, I changed the back of my PC around so my mouse shouldn't be glitching as much anymore. Shouldn't be glitching. It was just my new keyboard messing with it.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at? A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebot all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, And she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Core of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back? I hope for your sake that it's priceless.
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo alone.
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
The mercenary reveals the old coin in his hand. Thanks to her dealings, an odd cry never has seen plenty of antiques in her time and recognizes it as a very rare, high-value item. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary. Is made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. If sold to an astute collector, it would fetch a very high price.
Pure gold? That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
Yay.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it ended up. I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
Fingers crossed. But either way, life goes on, and we all have to make a living somehow.
We must live by stealing and robbing.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
This is the coin? Good.
Tasty.
Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
Sino nods to the group, then turns and leaves with the suspect. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
I still love how I named him.
The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Yeah, Paimon, go with him.
Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
Paimon, are you sure about this?
Yeah, let her go.
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know. Besides, being the best guide in Tibet has to count for something. This should be a piece of cake.
Bye, Paimon. Bye,
Fine.
Paimon.
Join me if you want. But be warned, if anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
Do it.
No need! Paimon will be super careful. Promise!
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, she can go follow his ass for a while. Wow. Oh no, she's still following my ass! No! Oh, deal with her ass. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Actually, I have to be right back. Don't you go anywhere, chat. Alright, chat, I am back. I'm back.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
The wind will blow on forever. Sad thing is I can't teleport there. I have to walk. No, wanna work.
Too slow.
Wah. Wah. That way? No, this way. Yes.
That guy! Wait up! Hey, slow down, will ya?
Oh, you're flying. Are you
We're
like
here.
tired?
Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool. Cool.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Nothing?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the traveler's side. Just saying, I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself.
Well,
Makes
now.
no difference to me.
That guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
Yes.
What? Where's that coming from?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with a traveler every single day, whenever we face real danger, she can't do anything to help. Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the traveler got kidnapped that time. What if he never came back? What would Paimon do then? And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Oh. Paimon probably sounds so ridiculous right now.
You asked the right person. Boy, do I know that feeling.
Oh, that guy.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is gonna help you. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets if you can at least say that you tried.
Alright.
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now? Paimon, is it just me? Or is it a little too quiet around here?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Okay. How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the heck are they? Have we been stood up? What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, They decided to cut our guy loose.
But how would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happening here. Unless... This feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Paimon, you're still useless. Still useless.
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their absence. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional.
No.
Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even Apep's power didn't work? Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irminsul. Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Woo!
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support Sumeru through this catastrophe. Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Koti.
Now then,
Good.
Let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information. Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route. And the only one that cannot be protected against. by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you
Oh.
mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendroarchon.
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
And this is why you need Aru.
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Akhmar's legacy, Aru. All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. The Scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has led to a number of new contingency plans. To reclaim Irminsul, our brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
Well, since you ask.
Cutscene. Oh. Retro.
Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this Irminsul?
How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Nahida, so this is the catastrophe she's been fighting this entire time.
Oh my. I understand now, Dendroarchon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as this.
Please continue, Dendroarchon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Blasphemy. From
My
where
boy.
I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper.
Ah.
But if we are to honor Dottore's will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
In the most concise and precise language possible, Nahida explains that she knows about the second of the Fatui Harbingers, the Doctor. His true name is Zandik. Zandik. Dick. And his crimes are beyond all reckoning.
Zandik.
Oh, Zandik.
So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance. So this is where it has taken him.
French.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all this?
Who's French?
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all, but they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Wanderer recounts how he and Paimon went to the meeting spot only to find no one waiting for them.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Some people gasp upon hearing his name, and while others fall silent. Clearly, there is more going on here than anyone realized. Nahida proceeds to summon all relevant parties for a lengthy and in-depth meeting. Nahida gives a detailed explanation of the enemy and the potential scale of the crisis. After further intel provided by Nicole and Nefer, a plan is formulated and everyone prepares to get to work.
Damn. There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately. Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed, Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project. Aside from the Dendro Archon, of
Japanese
course.
story.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it.
Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari will provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend.
It ain't.
It does exist after all.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
Just busts into Natlan like, hi guys, oh, what's happening? What?
No point putting too much
No
pressure on
problem.
yourselves. That goes for everyone.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
For how long though?
We'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine. Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
I feel like I just walked into an LGBT bar with how many of the queers were in that group. There was so many queers in that group that was around us. I swear to God, I was like walking into a pride parade. There was so many. There's so many gays. Okay, any fuckers just standing around here that I can talk to? I can't speak to you. Can't speak to that one. Alright, any other lord beggars around here? No, wait, no. No, okay. I am a bloodhound, I'm sniffing. There's none. There's none, y'all. None, y'all what? None of y'all business around here. Alright, can I go to... Oh, I guess I can't chat with these guys. I just immediately into a queer menagerie. Wow.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And
Yes,
to make sure the
married couple.
configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
Yes, we're
We'll
poor.
need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you both. As discussed, General Mahamatra Sino
Let the
and Mr.
old married
Hakkai will
couple do
source
it.
the required materials. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King
Don't call him
Deshret's
Mr.
mausoleum.
Sethos.
With him accompanying them, things should go quite smoothly.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a breather.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get information and stay close.
No, but I
What
like
is this,
twiddling my
boot camp?
thumbs.
Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino. You know what he's like.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
Yes.
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use. That's words. That's mine.
Bring them to use. Hey, you three, get off your fat asses and come and do some shit. Come and dismantle a few things, you know? Stupid dumbasses. They're just sitting around. Breathing. Making it harder to exist. Oh. Alright, progress saved. What is the time? What is the time? Just 8:34. Alright. I'm going to say, I'm gonna call it here. I shall call the stream here. Oh no, the fear. The fear. The fear of calling the stream queer. What is it? Built like a twig? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. Alright. Alright, whack jobs and weirdos. If you have watched this stream to this point, congrats. You deserve a cookie. If you skipped from the start all the way to the end, missing the middle part, I mean, understandable, but also you missed so many things. If you did watch the first part and you got spoiled, no, you got spoiled. You got spoiled. That's okay. I had a queer, gay panic. I need to stop putting them on screen. It needs to be next time. It needs to be next time. Next time, I'll freak out then. I'll freak out again then. But please, for the love of everything, do exclamation point link tree. It would range my link tree where lots of my socials are. I don't use a lot of the socials that I have here nor there. I mainly use Discord, so you can join my Discord server. Click a few buttons. You chat in the chat, I'll chat back.
There's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Yes, Amber. Yeah. I have a Undertale AU that I'm working on. I haven't posted anything yet. I am going to be drawing some things for Pride and putting it on there, so you can look at that. You'll follow that madness if you want. Give me a while because I need to do a lot of research and a lot of learning how to code. Help. Kill me. Ugh. Other than that, if you did stay this long, thank you very much. Thank you for Femix, who is not here, but thank you anyways for being in the chat and chatting a bunch. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say other than I'm gonna throw Amber off the side of a building. I'm gonna go chuck her off the side of the J chamber. There you go. You can watch the end of the stream at the end of J chamber. Yeah. I will probably do the third and final part of Genshining. When should I do it? We could do it Saturday. Yeah. Alright. So in a few days from now, on Saturday of PST, 5 p.m. PST, I will be live streaming the third and probably the final part of this version. I will be doing the story quest for Lohin by myself so I can get the food. But next version, I will definitely keep. I like streaming. I like streaming the main story quests. I'll keep doing it. Yeah, next time after this version is done, I'll live stream the next version and the next version, and I'll keep doing that.
Jean will be upset if she catches us.
Because I kind of am sad that I stopped streaming. Like, I enjoy streaming for a bit. Like, it's fun. I get to just sit here and play my game, and if anyone shows up, I get to chat. If not, I get to randomly boast about nonsense. And people get to hear my nonsense. Oh, yeah. You get to hear insanity. And then everyone deserves a cookie for that. Alright. Thanks again. I'm gonna pull up my music so that way I got something to go to after I took Amber off the side of the building. Yeah, this one. No, that song's a bit long. Yeah, this one works. This is like a song. Yeah, I'll end it off on this. Alrighties. Bye bye, chat. Yeet.